Hello, Francis here. Today I want to talk to you about the writer in you. The writer in you, it can be a beginner, you can be intermediate, you can be advanced, but finding that core of who you are as a writer, your style, your techniques, your gifts, your abilities, the things that you want to teach, the entertainment value, the aspirational value, the inspirational value, or just to give people joy of poetry or a level of love or the level of learning. No matter what it is that you as the writer want to connect with and give and engage with, find that thing inside of your heart. It's not only going to enrich you as a writer, but it's going to enrich your readers, the people who are going to look at your book and find themselves in the pages of what you're writing. A writer's heart. A writer's heart is that thing that it's filled with enthusiasm, it's filled with light, it's filled with their truth. The truth of how can I help this person get through the pathway of knowing or being aware or to get an understanding or being able to regulate yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, to be able to not only see themselves in the pages, but something that's going to help, something that's going to bring an aha moment, or that thing that's going to be the life-changing skill or technique that your reader can connect with. As a writer, you want to have a belief in what you're doing, a love in what you're doing, a love in what you're saying, a belief in what you're saying, a belief in yourself. When you believe in yourself, you're able to go beyond the scope of other people's thoughts about you. Because what someone thinks about you is not your truth. Your truth is, hey, I got through school through the worst moments in my life because I refused to give up. And then write about it. Write about the pain, write about the suffering, write about the shame, write about thinking, oh my gosh, in my life, when I didn't feel that the level of confidence was in myself to be able to say what I thought or be able to stand on my convictions, it hindered me, it stifled me, it constrained me, it held me at a disadvantage, but I wouldn't let it stop me because I knew deep down inside I wanted to be a success for not only me, but my children and my children's children in my life and generation. And that is when I write the story of how I overcame. And in doing that, that opened up the doors for not only you, but for the people who are connecting with the message that you are giving in the pages of your book. The writer in you, they can be supercharged and really be a thought-provoking or a emotional driven or just an informational giving person. Three things that help me with writing is that the first thing was that I had to be okay with myself. I had to be okay with what I was going to say. I had to be okay with my quirks and my tics and everything that I thought was a disadvantage. I had to be okay with that. And in being okay with that, it helped me be okay to write. And the second thing was that I had to see myself as the writer. I had to see the writer within me in order to connect with writing. And then the third thing is believing that you are the writer that is writing, and that what you have to say and what you give is enough. It's enough for not just you, but it's enough for the people that you're connecting to. It's enough for your message to be seen and heard by those needing it most. I had to be okay. And in doing that, I started writing, and I had now not looked at, oh my gosh, people are going to read my work and it's going to be so embarrassing. When I did that to myself, I didn't let people know that I wrote. It held me back as far as getting to where I needed to be with seeing if I could do best-selling author or getting people to buy, because I was so afraid of, I wrote this book, and what if people don't like it? What if what I said was dumb? What if it didn't help anyone? What if? And I went into that proverbial rabbit hole of the what ifs, and I stifled my voice. But when I began to be okay with what I wrote, seeing myself as the writer, and believing that I am enough to write, that's when the doors started opening, and people, they weren't like what I was thinking of the what ifs. It was more of, oh my gosh, you wrote? What did you write? I want to find it. Where is it? I want to buy it. What book? And in that, now I open up as the writer, and now I'm writing all the time. So I hope that encouraged someone who they're going through their challenges of being the writer in them, and connect with the three things that I said helped me, that it's helping, or it will help you in getting your book done, in getting your writing. Even if you're writing children's books, being able to see the expression of joy on a child's face as they open up your book and they're looking at the pictures and they're reading your message that you've given them, and they're connecting in their little minds, visualizing your story and being inspired. So let your writing inspire others to be their best authentic self. With that, grab your notebook, your journal, whatever you're writing in, and write what you feel okay with. And write and write and write. Give yourself that time to be okay with being okay, and know that you are enough. And with that, have a great week, and know that I believe in you as you write on your journey to being the best author that you can be. Bye.